こんにちは、ゴルフ大好きタレントのユージです。さあ今日は、いつもとはちょっと違う、雰囲気が漂っています。どんな雰囲気かというと、ちょっと異国の雰囲気が漂っております。それはですね、今日ちょっとスペシャルコーチに、来ていただいておりますけども、その方が、日本の方ではございません。なので私も会話は英語で今日は行いたいと思いますので、皆さん、途中ね、日本語には僕頑張って直していきますので、ぜひついてきてください。内容としましては、僕ユージのスイングを、コーチに見ていただき、ちょっといろいろ改善してもらおうということなんですけど、早速お招きしたいと思います。Please welcome Mr. キウイ。
Thank you.
よろしくお願いいたします。
Special coach, I like that. Already
super
morning,
special.
very morning.
I want to ask about your name. Is Kiwi your real name or is that like a nickname?
It's a nickname.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So here's kind of how the story goes. So I was back in Sacramento visiting my family over the winter time. I was, living in San Diego at the time. And then from there, my buddy, Jay, Barber Jay, just got his, barber license, and he said, hey, let me give you a cut.
Okay.
And unfortunately for me, I wanted him to still spike, the middle part, but he kind of gave me a fade.
Oh, okay.
So my wife took a picture, said it looked like Kiwi hair. Everyone on her, older followers started calling me the Kiwi coach.
Okay.
I was like, well, hell,
キウイコーチの名前の由来は、まず僕が聞いたのは本名ですかと。そしたら、いやこれニックネームですと。でなぜキウイになったかというと、床屋さんのお友達がいて、で床屋さんのお友達にちょっと真ん中ちょっとツンツンってしてる髪型にしてほしいってお願いしたら、綺麗なフェードを入れてツンツンツンツンってされちゃって、奥さんがそれ写真撮ったらキウイみたいじゃんってなって、でそれからきっかけでいろんなところでキウイコーチって呼ばれるようになって、で今ではもうキウイコーチって呼ばれてると。So I just talked about what we're gonna do today. So I want you to watch my swing, and if there's any problem or anything you thought that I could fix and get better, please tell me.
Okay.
So let's start.
Let's start.
Okay. では早速今コーチにも言ったんですけど、ちょっと僕一回スイングするので、ちょっと注意点があれば言ってくださいということで、早速始めてまいります。Which club should I start with?
Sure. So we typically start all our lessons with Nanaban,
Okay.
but we'll have you hit a few shots with Nanaban. I'll get a couple videos, and then we'll also do driver.
Okay.
Before I tell you anything, that way we get your natural swing, and
All
then
right.
from there we'll get going.
Okay, so I'll do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. まずじゃあ7番から。トップした。まあでもこんなもんですよ、7番は。Let me try one more.
I see.
Okay. トップした。
I gotcha.
Okay.
So when it comes to swinging from the inside, I think the first place I like to check for is this position on the downswing.
Okay.
So when this is called the left arm or lead arm, when this is parallel to the ground, we call that position 5 in America. So like America, we have like a position system just to make it easy for everyone to understand what we're talking about.
この左腕が、今地面とレベル、要は水平になってますよね。今この腕が水平になってますよね。この状態をアメリカではレベル5というそうです。
Okay. So to give you an example of maybe what it should look like, we're going to use one of our pros.
プロの参考動画をちょっと見てみましょうか。
So this is Taiga Harada, who's a very, very talented player, and we typically use his swing for examples in this particular case.
Okay. これが原田大河選手っていうプロの参考動画で、とてもいい参考になるのでよく使わせていただいてますということで、腕の角度をまず今同じレベル5の状態で見てみましょう。
So the exact checkpoint for swinging inside or not from this position is really where the hands are situated relative to the body. So if you take a look at the pinky finger here and the pointer, and then draw that straight to your body, so that would look maybe something kind of like this.
小指からまずこの線を一回引いてみますと。
Oh, hello. You want to see that position right around the right pec, ideally. That would be swinging from the inside.
Yes. これ今小指から延長で線を引いてみると分かるように、僕のは首の上に来てるんですよ。なんだけども原田プロの場合は右胸の延長なんですよね。これが理想らしいんです。このレベル5の時に右胸の延長に小指の線が来てほしいと。
Yeah. And then the second part to swinging inside out is also the club shaft. I'm sure the coaches have said that as well, right? You probably, they maybe said you had a little bit of a steep club shaft, right?
Yes.
So the checkpoint for that is I like to draw a little angle here on the club shaft. And you see how yours is right around 29 degrees?
Okay.
The exact parameter we see most tour pros is right around 35 to 40 degrees.
この角度が僕は29度なんですけども、通常のプロとかは35度とかそのぐらいが理想だと。
Yeah. And then you can actually see that if we draw that really quickly for Tiger. So he's going to be very close to that range. So he's right around 40 degrees.
ほら、35から40が理想なので、まさにもう理想の範囲。
Yeah. So I recommend the first place we start today is trying to fix that particular position, right? To get into the how much, the opposite motion, there's really two distinct arm movements that you're messing up with the left arm.
Okay.
So the first one is you're probably not lowering your arm fast enough.
Oh.
So to give you an example, if I keep my arm this height and I turn my body, look where the arms go.
Right, right, yeah.
They're going to go way out towards the ball.
Yes.
One of the first techniques is actually learning how to lower the arm separately from your body's rotation.
You mean the left arm, right?
The left arm specifically.
Okay. まず左腕をこう伸ばしたときに、テイクバックの状態ですよね。この時に僕が今足りてないのは、左腕を体の回転じゃなくて、左腕を下ろすスピードが遅れてるんじゃないか。この下ろすタイミングをまず探しましょうと。
Exactly. Because just like you said, like if I go like this with the arm, that'll move it towards the ball, and then also if I rotate my body, that'll move it towards the arm. So if we can kind of do the opposite of that, which would be this motion, that's gonna help. Second motion is what we call just abduction, or simply put, just put your arm across your body.
Okay.
If you could do this motion right here with the lowering, that's gonna get the hands way behind your body, way too much most likely.
Okay.
And that should, in theory, fix what we're trying to fix.
だから今言ってた一つはまずは下ろすスピードっていう話をしてたんですけど、今度は純粋にこの動きの中でこの腕を左胸にこれができるかどうか。まずだから今2つ出たのが、一つはこれで、もう一つはこれ。
Comes really the guessing part, right? We call this the experiment side.
Okay.
So the experiment side is going to go like this. Timing wise, in terms of starting that motion, I think we should try to start it when the hands get around shoulder height on the backswing.
Okay.
So, typically shoulder height's not when you start to go down. You still have a little bit of ways to go back.
Right.
But that would be the time to start that motion.
まずはじめに、テイクバックを肩の位置でやってみましょうと。肩の位置、この肩の位置。で、多分フルスイングの場合は実際はもっと上なんだけども、そこまでいかない。で、この位置よりはもうテイクバックしないで、ここからはさっき言った胸に寄せる、下げる動作に移りましょう。
I want you to get to what we're going to classify as 100%, which will probably feel something like that.
Like
as much as you can go.
Okay.
Right? And I want you to reach that full amount when the hands get right around kind of pec height on the downswing. So start at the backswing shoulder height, finish the full amount, pec height on the downswing.
Okay.
That's the kind of the timing right there.
だから肩の位置にこうテイクバックしますよね。下げるのを胸、この右胸の位置に下げるっていうのをちょっとやってみようと。この中で収めるっていう。Okay.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and have you set up. I'll help you with the feeling, supporting a few times. We'll probably do some slow motion swings without a ball a couple times.
Okay.
And then once you feel like you're somewhat competent with the movement, we'll go ahead and try it at full speed.
じゃあ早速やってみましょうと。スローモーションスイングをやってみて、で僕も手伝うから。でこれでいけるなと思ったら球打ってみましょう。Okay. Let's do it.
All right. Let's support you first.
Okay.
So go ahead and take it back to the takeaway for us.
Okay.
Which, by the way, if anyone watching at home, we call this typically P2, position 2, or
P2.
level 2, whatever you want to call it.
まずテイクバック、このぐらいの範囲でテイクバック、このポジションを P2 というそうです。P2.
All right, so we'll take it back to right around here. So now, here's the main point. I'm going to go really slow at first. I want you to really pay attention once your hands get close to shoulder height, the feeling of how much they're going behind you, and then when you feel like you're like, oh wow, that's like 100%.
Okay.
So the timing is key here. So we'll go slow. So we're going to come back here. So right around here now we're starting, right? So we're going to go a little bit further back, but the hands are starting to move behind.
Okay.
And then now we're going to feel 100%.
Oh, no way.
Right around here. Yeah. Now, key point here for everyone who's watching.
Yeah.
If he did this in real life, you probably missed the ball.
Oh, right.
That's obviously way too much, and we would never want to do that. But we're going to use the concept of feel versus real. We're going to feel that crazy. I guarantee you your hands will move maybe this much from where they were. So they'll probably move back into normal spot.
今ぐらい大げさにやっていいと。ちなみに今の大げさな状態で打ったら多分たまには当たらない。ただ今ぐらい大げさに練習すると、じゃあ打ってみましょうの時に実際にできる範囲ってこれぐらいなんですよ。なのでみんな思いっきり直そうと思ってもこれぐらい直すのって今ぐらい大げさにやらないとこれぐらい直せないとっていうことだと思ってくださいっていう、すごいわかりやすい。Okay.
Okay. So let's go ahead and try a couple slow motion swings without a ball.
Okay.
So all you're focusing on is mainly the timing. So trying to start it at the right time, reach the full amount at the right time.
Okay.
And then I'll actually do a couple film.
So I'm going to do the slow motion.
Yeah, slow motion.
The slow motion, 50%.
Yeah, half speed, half speed.
Okay, half speed.
Okay. So let's look for timing now. So for me, visually, it appears like you started it right around here.
Oh, okay.
And then it looks like you reached the full amount, probably pretty close to when we want to.
Okay.
So now, don't mind the club shaft right now because we're not worried about that, but look how far behind your hands are.
It is far, yeah.
Yeah. So whatever feeling and timing that we used there produced, what you call that? Maybe about this much shift with the hands.
Yeah.
So that's too much, but that's okay because we learned, right? We blew through the barrier.
Right.
And then in the next swings, we can try to dial back the percentage. So maybe instead of 100%, try 60%.
やっぱりそのスロースイングだとすんごい遠くのテイクバックを意識しやすいけど、じゃあ普通のスピードでスイングしてくださいって言うと、おそらくそこまでできなくなるから今ぐらいやってちょうどいい。よし。
It's okay.
トップした。
You felt like the timing was pretty good?
I'm not sure if it's good, but I think it's much better than my other swing. Yeah, normal one. Yeah.
And then how about the amount? Did you feel like you get close to the full amount?
That one, yeah, I think so.
All right, let's take a look here.
Okay.
So as it comes down now, take a look at the hands.
Okay.
So now you're really close to that right pack.
Wow.
Okay, so here's the difference so far that we got.
Oh, wow.
But the feeling that we were working on was not necessarily to flatten the club shaft, it was to change the hand path.
The hand path is...
Which, by the way, we can change the club shaft here in a sec, but the hand path has changed.
Wow, it is. Now it looks like it's on my right pec.
Exactly, yeah. So I would say now at this particular point, the hands are in position where we want it at this point in the golf swing. And then that's also, I think, showing up later in the swing as well at this point right here.
Wow, it is, yeah.
So if we take a look at your kind of before.
Wow, it's a much difference, wow.
Your arm was much more left, and now your club head is a little bit more behind here.
It is.
Yeah.
The head is more in front than my hand on this one.
Exactly. So what you see here, which we didn't really talk about this as being a checkpoint, but your lead arm before was 23 degrees. Oops, sorry. Now if you go take a look at this one, I bet you're a lot closer to like 15 or something.
Wow, it is, yeah. はあ、すごい。あ、全然違う。まず一つ分かるのは左腕のね、腕の角度。こっちはもう15度に近いと。でこっちはもうやっぱりちょっとこう斜めになってますよね。でもっと言うと今クラブヘッドちょっとぼやけて分かりづらいですけど、こっちはここにあるんですよ、ヘッドが。僕の腰の位置、ここに遅れてきてるんですよね。こっちは見てください。ここにあるんですよ。こう降りてきてここ。なので手首よりも外あるんですよ。クラブヘッドこの位置。わかります？Oh, すごい And
Very short time.
I wasn't even thinking about these kind of stuff.
Yeah, domino effect.
Domino effect. Yeah, wow.
So that's what we kind of found through our history of teaching is if you change like the hand movements and club shaft movements kind of earlier in the backswing, not all the time, but oftentimes a lot of the downswing stuff also starts to change as well.
だから結構バックスイングの今の意識をするだけでも実はあれをやるためには他のところがこうじゃないといけないという体の理屈があるので結構その1個を意識すると自然と他のところが治ってきてるっていうのがまさにさっき言ったドミノエフェクトが起こってたっていうクラブヘッドとか僕一切意識してないんで今本当に今先生が言ってた僕の場合はさっきまではこう上がっててまさに首を切るような首切りショットっていうのかなだったのが今ちょっと肩の位置にテイクバックしてしかも遠くにもう遠いよみたいな意識でそこから下ろす時も体で下ろすんじゃなくて腕を下ろして打つっていう意識をしたら自然とヘッドも遅れてきたし腕の角度も正しい位置に来たしいろんなドミノ現象が起こってると。 オーバードゥーイング、やりすぎがちょうどいい。もうそういうことです。スローモーションとかゆっくりスイングは大げさに、その大げさを意識してフルスイングやってごらんと。多分その大げさ維持できないから。でちょっとマシになるだけだから絶対やった方がいいっていうことです。So what should we do on the next one?
Yeah, so we were able to make obviously that change, but I think the next one could be, I'm sure you have questions. Why did I top the ball? Or why can't I hit the ball, right? So those are usually the common questions I refute in the lesson afterwards.
Well, you taught me how to do the swing and it got a lot better.
But I topped the ball. What the hell? Why am I playing worse?
Yes. So let's fix that one.
Okay.
ということで、今お話ししてたのは、ちょっと僕今の動画でスイングはかなり改善された。ただちょっと見ていただいたら分かったように球トップしましたよね。結局正しいスイングができても球トップしてるやんけ、どういうことよ先生っていうのを次の回でそこを直しましょうというふうにお話しいただきましたので、次回は正しいスイングを手に入れても正しく球に当てられるかどうかというレッスンに行きたいと思います。キウイコーチありがとうございました。 Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
次回またお願いします。